I just watched Lurker, and the best, most compliment way possible here. This feels like a Larry Clark movie made today without an excessive amount of underage kids doing things that they shouldn't be doing and sexualization of them. The movie still does touch on some underage things here, but nothing like what we see in the Larry Clark movie. And like I said, biggest compliment in a way here, and I'm going pretty much just exactly how this feels. I hate Larry Clark. I've seen most of the movies though when I watched them way too young, if I'm being honest. If you've seen Kids, you'll know what I'm talking about. Similar stuff like that. I can't even remember the other ones' names right now, but I've watched basically all of them, and I watched them all like maybe like 11 years old, 12 years old, and there is a eerie and disgusting feeling you get from those movies personally, especially in the early 2000s. To me, there's a lot of movies I come across with that vibe where it is so tense, it's so wrong feeling, it's so nasty feeling, and you're just on the edge any second waiting for everything to blow up, for someone to start killing or stabbing, and not even in an extreme way, in a way that feels so grounded and so realistic. Uh, and Lurker does insanely good at capturing this feeling that I haven't felt from a movie in a long time, to be honest. I'm not crazy with how this movie ends, uh, but the ride there was amazing, honestly. Such an odd and horrible feeling. I couldn't really take my eyes off the screen unless I was cringing, and that's a compliment as well on that cringe. And it is, if you've seen any of those Larry Clark movies and you're not a piece of shit, you probably know what I'm talking about here. Especially the one where it's like the it's older than kids, but they're all together out there and basically are covering up the death of one of the people they accidentally killed, or maybe purposely killed, whatever. It just has that vibe of something so wrong, and it's not a horror in that sense of, I guess, typical horror, but it is so frightening and so real. If you ever found yourself in any situation that just felt too wrong, this is captured perfectly here, and it's a, I don't think I could watch it again. But if this director comes back around with something else, and we finish this up a little bit better, honestly, it might just be a perfect movie for me. But I did really like this. I gave it 3.5 out of 5 stars. But if you haven't seen it, I definitely would recommend it.